Hi, I wanted to talk a little bit about why going to DC to advocate for more transparency in the personal care industry is something that's so important to me. So I've been with Beautycounter, it'll be 5 years in June. And when I first started, the advocacy was the piece that I understood the least about. I came to Beautycounter because of the company's transparency and because of the education first conversation about ingredient safety. But it took me a little while, probably about 1.5 years, to understand why advocacy was the most important part of what we do as a company. First of all, when our founder, Greg Renfrew, started the company, she said the world doesn't need another beauty brand. What we need is a movement for change in an industry that is dangerously behind of our European counterparts. In this country, the last major law was passed in 1938, and we only regulate 30 harmful ingredients, whereas in Europe they regulate 1,400. As a company, there's 1,800 harmful ingredients you won't find in any of our products. But one of our bylines at Beautycounter is everyone means everyone. And what that means is that Beautycounter isn't the answer for everyone. However, we do believe that everyone should have access to safe products. And the only way to make that happen is through transparency. I like to think about nutrition information on food. I grew up in the 80s, and I remember that there wasn't always a nutrition label that told you what you were eating. And it definitely didn't always tell you what the allergens were. As a celiac, as a mom of kids that are celiacs, and I'm also allergic to dairy, it's really important for me to have accurate information about what is in the food that I eat. Well, it's equally important for me to have accurate information about the products that I'm putting on my largest organ, my skin. I want to know if there are potential carcinogens. I'd like to know if there are potential allergens. I'd like to know if the ingredients that are in the products that I'm putting on my largest organ are outlawed in other countries because other countries have more strict regulations. So to me, being able to represent you on Capitol Hill in April and speak to Congress about why, or actually speak more accurately to individual legislators about why transparency in the personal care industry means that I am serving everyone. I'm serving all of you by making our voices heard to advocate for greater transparency in the personal care industry. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for your help and support of my small business, but as an even greater thank you for being a part of this important movement to change an industry. Bye for now.